Hey guys, so in today's video I am going to be doing a collective makeup haul. Primarily all this stuff is drugstore. I have a ton of ColourPop stuff to show you, which by the way I filmed this video, like I'm not even joking, twice already. The first time the brightness on my camera was too high, and what is my hair doing? Just stop it. And then the second time I think it was too dark or something, so I finally have it to where I think it's like good and right. And yeah, so I'm gonna film it again and do all the swatches for you guys and whatnot. So we will just get right into the haul. The first thing that I purchased was the Maybelline Dream Wonder powder, and I got it in the shade Honey Beige, and I know it's like super dark, but I actually like this for warming up my face. I use it as a bronzer, or sometimes if my foundation is too light, then I will use this with like this is an RC Cosmetics like big fluffy brush, and I will just lightly dust this all over my face if my foundation is too light, just to warm it up, and then that way it will match my fake tan. But I did use it today as a bronzer to warm up my skin and kind of contour a little bit, and it's like the perfect color. It is so pigmented, you probably can't even tell that, but I just love it. It comes with like a little mirror at the back, which I don't even use, to be honest. I just love this powder so much. The only thing that sucks is that this is like $17.99 at the drugstore, which is absolutely ridiculous in my opinion for a drugstore powder. I mean, it does last quite some time, but if you use it like every single day, like I feel like that's a lot of money. So I was a little bit like I cannot believe you are $17, but I've used it before and I love it. They used to have a shade called Caramel, and I think this is now called Honey Beige. I think it's the same shade, it's just now it's called Honey Beige instead of Caramel, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But I love this powder. It's probably one of my favorite drugstore powders, so I absolutely love that. The next thing that I picked up from Maybelline was the Tried and True Matte and Poreless Foundation. I love this foundation. It is probably one of the best drugstore foundations I have ever used in my entire life. I do have it on my skin today. I do get the matte and poreless one because I do have oily skin. I would say it lasts a solid 10 hours on me, and I do have my foundation some days on for 12 hours if I work, you know, a 6 a.m. shift, because I have my makeup on by like 4:30, so, and I don't take it off till like 9 o'clock at night, so this will last a solid like 8 to 10 hours. Like, it's really good. I got the shade Natural Buff, which is $2.30, and at first, like, seeing it in the tube, I was like, or in the bottle, I was like, oh, that looks kind of dark, but actually I'm glad I went with this because it matches me perfectly. I do self-tan, so that is why I have to kind of match my face with my body. If I don't have any self-tanner on, then it would probably be too dark, but I do keep up a self-tanning routine, so yeah, I needed this dark color. So I freaking love this foundation. It is amazing, and like, y'all haven't tried it and you have oily skin, you need to get it because it's awesome. And I blended it out today with my Tried and True Beauty Blender. It just makes it amazing. It's full coverage and I love it. We're having like a little Maybelline fix today. I don't know why. I just had like this, I just wanted to go and buy a whole bunch of Maybelline stuff because this is all products that like I really love, and my phone is going off, so yeah. So I picked up this concealer. It's the Master Conceal, and it is the Camouflage Concealer, and this is in the shade 20, which is called Light, and I love this concealer. Like, I understand now why everybody was raving about it. If I'm going to be 100% honest, I like it just as much as the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. For me personally, I feel like it is full coverage, it's not too thick or cakey, it doesn't settle into fine lines, it blends beautifully, and this is like the perfect color. I will just swatch it for you guys just so you can see. I do have it on my under eyes today and like as a highlight, but like you can see how pigmented that is, and this one has kind of more of a yellowy base undertone to it, but it's still nice and bright, and it's like super duper highlighting, and it's just creamy. And I'll just highlight my nose just for a second. So yeah, like, I'm literally obsessed with it. I absolutely love this. I highly recommend it if you guys, you know, if you wanted to try like the NARS Creamy Concealer or the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, but you just don't have the money, like, or you do but you don't want to spend that much, this is a really great alternative. I forget how much it was at the drugstore, but it is really nice, so Love it. So the next three things actually, that I got from the drugstore are all Essence. So the first thing that I picked up again was my I Love Extreme mascara, and this is the best mascara on the market. I've mentioned this in old videos before, and honest to God, you guys, it's almost like it has like I don't want to say like silicone in it, but it literally like just takes your lashes and it just makes them like bing, like it's absolutely amazing. And it says it's for crazy volume, and it really is. It is so awesome. I can hear Dookie in the other room. It is so awesome and incredible, and it's like $5, not even $5. I think it's under $5. So I picked that up because it's a must, and every other mascara I use just disappoints compared to that one. So and then Essence just released a couple of new lipsticks, and they changed the packaging, and I think it's super, super adorable. I love this packaging. I think it's so like, I don't know, it reminds me of like Chanel. Like it's super like chic. I don't know. I just love it. So I got two nude shades. This one is 02 Porcelain Doll, and where am I going to swatch this? It is a light pinky peach nude. It's just like the perfect nude color. It's more of a warm tone, so you're not going to look like dead or too washed out. I just think it's so pretty. So I love that. And they are super, look at, you've got like the little E there, which is so cute for Essence. It is so creamy. It's literally like butter. I absolutely love the formula. They're really moisturizing. If you have like dry lips, they are not going to dry your lips out. They just give really good color. And the next color that I have on with a lip liner, I lined my lips first with the Essence lip liner in the nude, which is my favorite nude lip liner, and it's like $2, so you definitely should try it. So I lined my lips with that, and then I used this next color, is called 05 Cool Nude, and it's a little bit more of like that brownie, mauvey Kylie Jenner nude. So you can tell like there's a huge difference. This one's very more kind of sheer and like, you know, just subtle, and this one is just that perfect nude shade. And I feel like this is like, I love it. Like I have it on my lips today and I absolutely love it. This is a dupe for like so many of those, like, I don't know if it's the Anastasia of Beverly Hills liquid lipstick color, but everyone's been raving about, it's either like a Kat Von D or it's an Anastasia Beverly Hills lip thingamabob. I can't even think of it right now, but it's like one of their popular shades that everybody raves about, and I feel like this is like the exact same thing, and it's literally like $3. So again, you guys should totally pick them up. Essence is amazing. I love their stuff. They are super high quality. I use their eyeliner. I have their concealer that I use to prime my eyes. They have a great primer, and everything is so cheap. I think the most expensive thing I ever bought from them is $5, and that was the mascara. So this again is the shade Cool Nude, and I love it. The color that I picked up that I'm obsessed with, and I actually used this in my last, well, I don't know if it was my last one because the next one will probably be up by then, but the like pumpkin spice latte fall tutorial, I used this and it is so beautiful. So if you want to see it in action, you can check out that tutorial. But this is just the most beautiful color. It is like a bronze with like different colored, multicolored sparkles. Like look. Can you see how beautiful that is? Like I can't even deal with it, and this on the eyes is incredible. And I love ColourPop. I literally barely touch my finger or the brush into them, and they are such amazing quality, such great color payoff, and they're $5. Like you really can't go wrong. So that is the shade Millionaire, and I feel like I'm gonna wear this for Christmas and New Year's, and literally like if you don't know what to do with your eyes, throw this all over the lid, put on some eyeliner, mascara, you're good to go. So I absolutely love that. It is like my favorite. The next one, I almost dropped the lid off of it. Whoops. The next one that I got, I'm actually have on the outer corner of my eye. The tutorial for this should be up already. If not, it's coming, I promise you. This is called Mooning, and it is just as sparkly as Millionaire, but it is a chocolate brown with like a gold and bronze like sparkle in it. It is so pretty. So that is Mooning. It's really like a deep, beautiful chocolate brown with copper, and that's what I used underneath my eyes and in the outer corner today. So if you want to see this in action, then you can check out the tutorial. If it's already up, I'm not sure if it'll be up by now, but it should be up soon if it's not already. So yeah, that is Mooning. So this next one I am most excited about, and I'm going to do, my next tutorial is going to be with this. This is the color Shameless, and it is a beautiful forest green shade with sparkle. It is like mermaid. Oh my god, that is like, I barely touched into it. It almost looks black, but I promise you it is like a forest green with like, it's got blue and light green and gold and silver sparkles. It is so beautiful. It's just like iridescent and like so gorgeous. So I am going to do a tutorial with this next, so you will see this in action eventually, but I love it. If you don't have this color, you need to get it, trust me. I don't have anything like it in my collection, and it's beautiful, and it's called Shameless. So the next and last one that I picked up is called Coconut, and this is a gorgeous blue. This one's actually like mermaid in an eyeshadow. It is it's like a teal blue, but it's got green sparkles, purple sparkles, blue sparkles, and it's just iridescent and beautiful. And you can obviously see the pigmentation of these. They're so gorgeous. It broke when it was being delivered to my house, so I was not very happy about that, but that's okay. Most of it stayed intact, so that was fine. So again, that is the shade Coconut. I got a bunch of ColourPop lippy sticks, and they're ultra matte lip glosses or lip colors, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to just swatch some of them for you. I'll start with the lippy sticks. So the first one that I picked up is called Tiger, which is a beautiful berry shade. It's like kind of like the quintessential berry shade, and I love these because they are so moisturizing and just like almost waxy. Like they've got like kind of a waxy texture, so super moisturizing. They last quite some time, and I absolutely love them. So that is Tiger. Next, I picked up the shade Bossy, which is a beautiful like fire engine red, and it's so gorgeous. This one is, I think it says it's a matte. Yeah, it says it's a matte, but it does have a bit of shine to it, and it is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm pretty obsessed with it, so I just love it, and I actually might wear it now. I might just put it on. I'm gonna put it on because, you know, I just feel like it. Just so you can see how gorgeous this is. And by the way, the mirror is so far away, so I have no idea if I'm even in the like my lip line or not. I think I boobed, but I can't really tell because it's so far away. So anyways, that is the shade Bossy, and it is so pretty. I should really swatch all of these on my lips, but now that I have this on, I don't want to take it off, so I love it. This is, oh, just love it. So the next one is called Blood, and it is also a matte, and this is your deep dark cranberry wine color. It is so gorgeous. I love it, and I'm obsessed with it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's just like, it's a cranberry. That's the best way I can describe it. It is a cranberry wine color. It's so pretty. So again, that is the shade Blood. So next I picked up 3 of the kind of neutral toned matte, ultra matte lippies. So the first one that I picked up is called Beeper, and this is just like the perfect brown nude, and this is definitely very Kylie Jenner. It is, so you can see like the leftover swatches that I just wiped off of the eyeshadows. Oh my god, I thought I just stabbed this on my sweater, and I did. But you can't tell, so that's okay. So yeah, this is called Beeper. It is absolutely beautiful. A lot of people say that they find it really hard to work with, but which, yeah, like because they're mattifying, like you have to kind of work really quickly, otherwise it can look a little bit patchy, so you just have to work a little quicker. But I think they're great, and honestly for the price point, I think they're $8. They're amazing, so I'm not going to complain for that price, especially when they are very similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks or whatever they're called, and they're like a fraction of the price. So the next shade I got, I love. It's called Tool, and I wore this the other day, and Colin was like, damn, like I really like that color. And it's kind of like your brownie mauve-y shade, again very Kylie Jenner, which is all the rave, and I know I keep saying that, but you know, everybody wants her lips right now, so it's absolutely beautiful. It is deeper obviously than the first color Beeper, and a lot more mauve-y and a brown tone to it, so it's so pretty. So again, that is Tool. And last but not least, this is the shade LAX, and this is like if you want to go bold and super dark for fall, this is your color, girls. Like this, ladies, this is your color. It is so pretty. It's kind of like a deep dark wine color. It's super dark, but it's so pretty. I did have this in one of my tutorials, I think, but I absolutely love it. So those are the lippies, the matte lippies, and I have to honestly wipe them off like right away, because if I don't, then they're stuck on there for a while. Like they are really hard to get off, so if you do have trouble getting them off, I suggest using Vaseline, like petroleum jelly, and that will also moisturize your lips and it takes them off really well. So yeah, so that is, I think that's all I got at the drugstore. So, and obviously from ColourPop. So am I still filming? Yes, I am still recording. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Stay tuned excuse me, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I have so many videos. Oh my god, I just realized that I forgot to show you a couple other things. Wow, I totally forgot. Okay, so I have 3 more things to show you from ColourPop, because I'm like, I think because I'm hungry, I'm not really thinking straight, so I need to get some lunch after this. But I picked up the Super Shock Cheek. This is a bronzer, and it's in the shade Skinny Dip, and this is like the most beautiful color. It has kind of an ashy, almost like a taupe undertone. I don't even know if you can see it, it's right there. So basically, like when you use this as a bronzer, it's perfect for contouring because it has that taupey kind of gray undertone. It really looks very natural. It's not orangey at all, and yeah, it's just like the perfect color. So I absolutely love it, and it's nice and matte, and I believe these are $8 as well, 8 or 12. So I love that. So that is called Skinny Dip. Then I picked up 2 highlighters. One I am wearing today, and I'm not sure if it's really showing up that much, but it is giving me kind of like a golden kind of glow. I'm obsessed with this. I don't have anything like it in my collection, so I'm literally like dying over this color. It's called Avalon, and it is basically just a rose gold highlight. It is so beautiful. You could actually use this as an eyeshadow, which I'm totally going to do a tutorial and use this as an eyeshadow, because look how beautiful that is. And you're probably thinking like, that's a highlight, but honest to God, if you use, I have a fan brush somewhere in here. Oh, here it is. So I'll just like kind of go like that, and then I'll put it like on my cheeks and down my nose. And I don't know if you can tell, oh no, I have a hair in my lip, that's awesome. I don't know if you can tell, like down my nose and like the sides, it just gives like a beautiful glow. You can also, and the other thing I've done is use this over my blush, and it gives it kind of like an iridescent, like sun-kissed Victoria's Secret look. It's so beautiful. If you don't have this in your collection, you need to try it. If you're really fair skinned, I would stay away from it, but if you have skin tone like me, or you're medium or dark, this is beautiful. And again, that's called Avalon. Now this is actually, I'm not lying now it's last but not least, this is the Super Shock Cheek. It's a highlighter in the shade Lunch Money, and if you girls have been hearing about, you know, Mary Luminizer, excuse me, highlighter, this is basically an exact dupe. I'm not even kidding you, it is the exact same thing, and it's like $8 or $12, so you need to get your hands on it. It is just a beautiful champagne highlight, and I might put some just here, just to highlight my lip. And I just got, that was smart, I just got lipstick on my nose, but it is just such a beautiful, is that even gone or is it still there? I can't even tell because my mirror's so far away. Whatevs, we're just gonna roll with it. So yeah, it is such a beautiful highlight. I absolutely love it. You could use this even like as an inner corner highlight, which I'm gonna do right now, under the eye, like as an under brow bone highlight. It is so beautiful. So again, that is a Lunch Money. Okay, so now I am 100% finished showing you guys everything, and I'm really hungry and I need to go and eat some lunch, and then I have another video to film. And yeah, so I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this drugstore makeup haul, and I will see you in my next video.